Don't need PCML missiles.
Okay, so Viper harnesses, Viper helmets, and Viper bags go in. Make sure everything is emptied out
Stay out of
before
the
you put
boxes
it
for a
in.
while.
Special weapons that you picked up, keep it in. Any
These guys
regular
made it out
weapon,
with a lot of
don't.
shit.
I know, right?
No laser markers.
Like next to the box on the east, there's like an entire.
The box was full again.
So who has a 6.5 suppressor?
I do. Next. Do you want it?
Yeah. On the A-frame machine gun.
So take out
Get over to me and I'll
ammo.
drop it for you.
Give me a second. I'm getting like fucking 5 FPS for whatever reason.
Oh, go
Oh,
ahead.
there we go.
Everybody hold on for a spot. If it doesn't fit in,
pass.
just wait, line back again.
Stop putting shit in the fucking boxes. Stop.
Thank you.
Fucking stop. Stop. Stop.
Oh, yeah, actually, this is the
Get
stealth
away, get out of the
suppressor.
fucking kit, or I'm gonna fucking start shooting people. Get the fuck out.
Keep everything lined up and
Get
ready.
the fuck
Bitch,
out.
doesn't work.
Trade of a Panther.
Get away from the fucking
Nope.
box.
Get out of the box.
Don't understand why.
Can you drop it for me?
Yeah, it's on the ground.
Fucking hit you,
Right
faggot.
there.
Get out of the box.
Works for the MXM.
Interesting.
Alright, friendly unit.
Friendly
Parachuting
unit
in, do not
parachuting
fucking
in,
hit him.
Do not shoot. Hold fire.
Say again,
hold fire.
fucking friendly inbound from the air. Do not
Apparently there's
fucking
friendly
shoot them.
units parachuting
Stay
in.
the fuck out of the boxes. Otherwise
Parachuting?
we'll fucking start shooting people.
Apparently.
Get out of the box.
Hold fire.
Get
Friendly
out of the
coming
box.
out.
Nixon, get the fuck out of the box. You're my own fucking squad. I will fucking shoot you.
Hold
Yeah, I
fire.
understand. I
Hold
was just
fire.
cleaning up.
Friendly coming in. Hold fire. Hold fire. Friendly coming in.
God damn, the fucking fact that I have to do this on a Friday.
Hold fire. Friendly coming in.
That's the Viper shooting down.
Everybody that still has special gear, let's line up and be ready to once the new box arrives.
Okay then.
Microphone muted.
Just fucking mark the signal of our bastard base, why don't you? Hey, Zeus Eagle.
Man.
He's landing quite far away.
Well, if you would land closer, you might compromise that.
That's a friendly unit. Do not shoot.
That's still pretty close.
Leave it behind.
One did not compromise. He was landing in a field somewhere else, and we could pick him up.
Just leave it. It's Liru coming to pick up a truck. We're dealing the or trading the Panther for a box, so that's all fine.
Viper coming in to steal the Panther.
Yeah, we lost.
So let's form up and get ready to dump stuff once the box arrives. Okay, if you have any nice stuff, move next to the box, drop it on the ground. Anything that is not nice, keep it with you. After you've done dropping stuff, make sure that you log off.
What, is at the end of the
Put
fucking...
everything nice you've
the
got
night?
right here on the
there?
ground, and then get off the
Yeah,
server
that's
once
the
you're
nice
done.
stuff right there.
Get up a channel for
Put
debrief.
our guns in boxes as well.
Fucking stand by and don't listen to what that faggot's saying. Listen to what I'm telling you.
Deadful.
For the love of God, don't everybody drop their shit on the ground, because then I have to go around and I have to fucking pick it up, and that's my fucking time that I don't want to have to waste. Fucking stand by for the box to be put down, and then fucking stand by
It's
for
command's orders.
I don't fucking care.
A lot of fucking 6.5s.
Okay, the guys that are still
Well, hey,
here,
guess what? I
stay
have to fucking
put.
go around
You'll
and
need
pick up
some
all
help
the shit.
loading stuff in boxes later. Everybody that's still here, join up as soon as we've got the new box. We'll start loading. That Vic is being moved by Liru and trade out for the box. So,
Wow, the fact that we have to run around and do this is ridiculous.
Microphone activated.
That is pretty shitty. Why the f-
Yeah, all those dudes just dropped their gear and disconnected.
God damn it.
Arma, thank you.
Get out of the box.
okay, the plane will be dropping the box off. So
My
please
God.
stand by.
Really?
See how much
Yep.
stuff you can grab off the ground into backpacks and
What?
stuff.
Hey guys,
then
let's just have everybody drop
Then we're
everything
going
on the
to
ground.
get stuff sorted.
Fucking hellfire.
Last people here, if there's stuff on the ground.
Fucking hell.
Okay, so last one's here. There's going to be a box.
See,
dropped
this
from the
is
air. We're going to put nice
this
stuff in there.
this
Come
is
over
this
here
is
and
hell.
drag
Hey,
stuff.
why the fuck did it?
I'm gonna kill the person that told him to do that.
Anything not
Simple
good
said,
can
simple
be ditched at the arsenal or off
So
to
we
the
have
side.
5 PCML
We'll pick
launchers,
later.
but we have 1 PCML missile, so we don't need 5 PCML launchers. We need 1 PCML.
Yep, fucking
20
bastards full. We're gonna need another crate.
Got some open space over here for your guys' shit. Come on, put it in here.
Speaking of which, open crate.
Put your guys' shit in here. Come on.
Yep, there, it's full.
And prioritize then. Get rid of PCML because we don't need that because we got fucking RPG 28s.
There's 5 elements in here.
How many element missiles do we have? We have a lot. Dropping some of the ammo for it. Alright, there's some room for you guys. Put it in.
It's full
Job
again.
today, gentlemen. Yep. Fucking stand by.
Oh, yeah.
I'm making room. Alright, we don't need fucking 10 100 round magazines.
We don't
Okay.
use them.
I'm going to grab a regular backpack to clear this up.
There's a little bit of room for you. Go ahead and put some more shit in.
I mean, I think I'm full up already.
Fuck's sakes.
The rest is just standard 6.5.
Why the fuck are these
millimeter.
tossers wearing special purpose helmets?
Oh no.
Bruv. Why though? Oh, what the fuck is going on? Oh. Everyone's popping up.
The rest of my gear is expendable.
What is the rest of your year?
Just 6.5 millimeters.
On me.
Where's this other crate then? Oh, it's over there.
Over where?
Literally just north.
In the middle.
Yeah. Yay, free crate. And you specifically in the way.
Put in your combat helmets. Rangefinders.
And binoculars.
Don't need binocs in there.
Where did they go? There they are. Fucking hell, 4-purpose helmets. Fuck. Ghost team can actually be a fucking ghost team now.
Nine millimeter ammo you do not need.
Trying to take out that field pack to see what's inside, but it's not letting me.
Trying to take out what?
Holy shit, the Viper harnesses are real.
There's one
Yeah.
field pack in there.
Do not need PCMLs, don't put them in. Put the Viper harnesses in. NVGs, anything that you acquired in the field that is not fucking standard kit. Standard kit includes...
I didn't
tactical
even
vest,
hear your gun.
assault pack.
There's a little stealth suppressor in that box.
Yeah, I know. Now we gotta go around, we gotta fucking clean up shit on the ground.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
We'll take it down. Put away your stuff, guys. There's another box over the hill there. Put away the expensive stuff, like the Viper gear. Do not pick any of the ammo off the ground over there. Just go put your shit in the back, in the boxes. Go put the shit in the boxes.
Yeah.
Pick up the fucking kit off the ground over there, please.
We're like fucking housekeeping for adults.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say adults.
Okay, yeah.
Anything of worth left here?
What the fuck? Who's putting shit on the ground?
Come on, guys.
We have to,
Oh.
because we need to make space.
Okay, I'm picking up the last bits and bobs. I've been putting shit in the marshal if it needs to be cleared off the ground, but it's not useful for the box.
Well, Lever can deal with that.
Do we need
Motherfucking pistol.
do we need the regular MXs?
MXs are still fucking upgrades, guy, so yes, we do.
True.
Yeah.
Like our east box is completely good.
Alright, I'm completely fucking empty.
I think almost everything that's left over on the south side boxes,
It's done.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing fucking dead bodies now.
there's just a whole bunch of shit gear.
I found some .50 BW mags.
Bruh, fucking kit bags. Taking them. Got the fucking RPGs on it though. Fuck that.
Hey, what's that? Do you want mine detectors?
Mine detectors are nice to have.
Fucking hell. Christ almighty.
This was a good haul, holy shit.
Aye, it was a good day today, fucking hell.
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and get off squad, or get off channel, or server, guys. Go ahead and hop
Aye.
up in the channel above.
Okay.
Thanks for getting points.
Channel switched. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
What be going on?
Fresh rainbow.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Get out of the box.
User joined your channel.
Still scout drones.
Ghost Squad's the best squad.
Ghost Squad sucks.
No, retard squad's best squad.
Ghost Squad did everything.
I jump up here and just hear that as the first thing.
Ghost Squad is the best squad. Even when they're pissed.
No, they sucks.
We get everything done with half the manpower.
Echo was the best regular squad.
That's a lie. It was freaking Alpha.
Bravo. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you guys over the sound of all those casualties you were taking.
We didn't take a single casualty until the last stop. Oops.
But that was last up, not this up.
Do you want to hear something?
What?
Yep.
Coca-Cola.
No. Fuck them. That's what's been Ghost Squad.
Coke?
Break, Lero's here.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Alright. So let's break down what happened in those ops, going from the first to third. So first op was very simple, just a bunch of Gendarmerie and a few NATO guys guarding the Tanoan sugar factory that had some vehicles. The food and water trucks were in there in transit for going to an IDAP facility, but the convoy where all those vehicles were in took a bit of damage because they ran into a minefield that was set up by, I believe, Charlie team in the first ever op for that one IDAP place. So they were resting there to get some repairs. You guys came in, stole a good margin of the Gendarmerie vehicles as well as Gendarmerie, whatever. And as well as both the food and water trucks. That was good. So we can continue the campaign. But there were also 3 vans on the side, and those were unfortunately left behind because NATO started calling in reinforcements. Other than that, that was very well done. And no, you cannot use that one civilian that NATO may have killed by propaganda because you kind of stole his car and made him kind of surrender and wet his pants. Anyway, mission 2, the drone exhibit. That was pretty good. I know it was a little laggy because it's done in Georgetown, and that place is the worst out of everywhere in the Tanoan map for frames. But yeah, overall, good pushing in. You didn't have to harass that checkpoint, though. I was kind of hoping that you wouldn't, because that was triggering the NATO support to come in a bit quicker, and they also all mobilized towards that checkpoint, though the AI was having a bit of trouble pathfinding there. But also it caused some of the other APCs to come in a bit quicker, which also then triggered the Blackfoot and the Blackfish to come in and start harassing you guys. But you got a good bit of stuff out. One of the little games, though, on the board, though, was not all of those UAV terminals are AAF terminals. There were only like 2 of them, and I think you either got 1 or 2 of them out of the 2, so good for that. But I'm not sure. Someone can correct me if they know the answer. I'm not sure if AAF or AAF. No, I know you guys can use the AAF ones, but can you use the CSAT NATO ones? I don't think so. Yeah, so
you wouldn't be able to.
That was the whole game there, and it was basically just the NATO government giving the Tanoan government some drones and showing off some of their own, and one of them did proceed to take off and kill a few of you. Fun. And then the third mission was CSAT were doing a reconnaissance operation of Tanoa. It was a Black Ops project. They were going to land and survey a NATO facility. Something malfunctioned. They crashed in the ridgeline close to an FIA position. FIA guys sent units over to investigate. That was the gunfire you originally heard. Excuse me. And then after the first engagement with the after the first engagement with the FIA, they decided to pull back, set up defenses such as mines, and enable a few auto turrets, and then detonate the VTOL that had miraculously survived that crash, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, and tried to book it out of there and get into an Orca and leave. Unfortunately, they ran into you guys. And the only person that made it out was the pilot of the VTOL. His co-pilot died in the crash. And he made it to the Orca, and then the FIA rolled an off-road next to it and shot it down. So the co-pilot of that Orca and the original pilot were then able to run to the shore and get rescued by CSAT strike teams. But overall, that operation was to give you guys some high-end, like, top-tier gear in terms of this entire campaign, including the Viper helmets, their weapons, and their vests. But or their their chest rig, backpack vests, whatever. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Leru, why would you scare the shit out of me? I was living a peaceful life. I had built a family.
Oh yeah, and then they tracked down one of the resistance people that killed a lot of the Vipers, and they prompted to take him out, and that's why Dead Gold died.
I didn't kill anyone. I was living peacefully, and then a bunch of Vipers. I shit my pants when I saw a bunch of fucking Vipers outside my home.
You're welcome. And then the deal was made. You guys traded a Panther for one of the boxes because I figured you need more inventory space. But I wanted to see if you guys would be willing to give up one of your bigger assets for it, which honestly, in these types of hit-and-run ops, there will be opportunities for you to give away your bigger assets for things you might actually need, because big assets that move, yeah, exactly, the box is more important than the Panther. And you don't really need slow-moving, large armored vehicles for hit-and-run tactics. But in comparison to last week to this week, still a little shaky at times, but I'd say a very big improvement. Then again, these ops were also a bit more concentrated on forcing you to attack from one direction. So, trying to get you guys in that mindset. Anyway, now I will open this up to if there's any new people that are T-, which I see there's a few. If you want to message me with your forum accounts, please do so, and I will put you up to tier 0. And if you want to get further involved in this community, you just got to find a general training. What's that? Do you know when the next general training is? I think it's this weekend.
Sunday.
Sunday.
If Xalarion doesn't fucking overtake my training again like he did last week, and I canceled it because I was going to sit around waiting for him to be done.
Cool. Guys, that is it. What's that? Do you have anything to say?
Only thing I have to say is one of the things that made tonight a success was you saw, pardon me, Alpha and Bravo, I think it was, saw fucking Ghost Team acting as a supporting fire unit. That's the fucking essence of a support and maneuver, guys. You have one group that fucking supports while the other guys maneuver. We took out a lot of guys at the fucking, what was it? It was the Eastern opening. Plant? At the sugar plant on the Eastern opening, and that allowed you guys to punch in and go fuck shit up. So I talk about this all the time in my squad training. I've been applying it for like the past few weeks. Take notes. Other than that, it's a hell of a lot of fun playing with a lot of other drunk people that know what the fuck they're doing. And so there's there's a new temporary rule in Ghost Squad. You have to be of drinking age to be able to play with us.
Oh, really?
Oh, hell
You
yes.
used to be able to drink to join the ghosts. You'd have been a hell of a ghost.
All right, so anyway, I will say this for the coming of the campaign. We're going to start getting into the actual story and lore behind it, where the commander at the time will start to shape where the Syndicate actually goes and where it possibly puts its allegiance to. But regardless, I'm thinking at least one of the missions that we will do next week is to get the supplies and gear to at least form an outpost, and kind of like what we were doing last week, but that one got bombed to shit. And I'm going to have a mission where you're going to get supplies to be able to have a permanent ghost team and a permanent command team. The ghost team being, marksmen and recon units with the the rifle MK14s and some various scopes and recon gear that they'll need. And command team will be engineers and additional medic personnel for support. So yeah, that's just some in-look of next week. So anyway, guys, thanks for playing, and I hope you have the lovely rest of your day. And I'm not doing any ops this weekend.
Leru, before you go.
Yo, go.
Why no Shack Tech?
Shack Tack will be re-added eventually.
Thank you. Eventually?
Eventually.
No.
Do we have to earn it, or are you trying to work some bugs out?
I guess you'll have to see.
You know, Vanilla has literally the code for fucking Shack Tack that you can enable on the server for everybody.
Thanks, memes.
Like, you don't have to have a mod, it's part of the vanilla code now, and you just can enable it on the server features.
I
Don't know
know,
how,
but they have to earn it.
I guess you do have to earn it then, jeez.
Operation Shack Tack, we're gonna break in and steal some netcode.
We're gonna get really metagamey with that but whatever, guys. Thanks for playing.
There's a Malaysian hacker.
Thanks,